Hey there, I'm Michael. Welcome to this week's Diaries of a Board Game YouTuber. Today is Monday the 27th of February 2017. I'm super excited for a few reasons, but I'll get to those in a minute. Let's first talk about the week in review, what's happened last week, which has been a pretty good week. I only managed 5 videos though. There was 2 for the Pirates Republic here, which is kind of this cross between Mage Knight, Pirate Theme and Dead of Winter. If you want to learn more, I did a playthrough and a paid preview of that, so you can find out a lot more about the game there. It's currently up on Kickstarter. It's doing surprisingly well. Then I also did a video about what you can expect at AirCon 4, a convention coming up a week Friday. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm going to be there. I'm also going to be on one of the panels having a discussion with some other reviewers and stuff. It's going to be fantastic. If you're there, say hello. Really looking forward to it. If you want to find out more, watch that video. Then we had Lords of Waterdeep. A really great, in my opinion anyway, a really great introduction to worker placement, where you're placing your workers and it blocks off a location. I'm a big D&D fan. Okay, theme doesn't come across that much, but yeah, we did the Meeple box there, where you get lots of different views, or at least a few different views on a game. There was a bit of disagreement, so if you want to find out who thought what about Lords of Waterdeep, check that out. Then we had Review Wars, the best fantasy game. The winner for that has just gone up today, so do watch that if you want to find out who you, the viewers, voted as the best fantasy game. So before I talk about this pile of games here, or this here, I'm going to go into the figures. What has happened as a result of this pile? And Facebook were at 57 weeks, 2,314, which is better growth than we saw last week, so that's really good. I'm not really sure what's driven the growth on that specifically. I think overall the growth in the channel this week has been because of the Pirates Republic. Then on Twitter, we have 60 weeks of the Twitter presence, 9,642 followers. So again, you know, last week we saw a decline that was really depressing, and this week we're back to jolly happiness with growth. So that's good to see. Then YouTube, what this is all about. Subs, 3,639 subs. So this has been a big jump. And I thought it was because of the Pirate Republic, because it started coinciding with that. But when I actually looked at the analytics on this, it was quite surprising. There was a few subscribers gained from the Pirate Republic video, like they chose to subscribe when watching that. But for the most part, it wasn't. It was elsewhere. So I think definitely the Pirate Republic maybe got people to go to the channel and then they watched other videos and then subscribed. I'm not really sure, but for some reason there has been this burst of extra subscribers this week. Don't get me wrong, I'm really happy about it, but I'm a bit confused about it too. As I say, I can see that a few came from that specifically, a few from just all over the place really, so good news there anyway. Views, 162,585. Okay, this is a big drop on last week. But last week, as I said, we had that whole kind of... I don't know what it was last week. Well, the week before last. There was that... I know in the UK there was school holidays, so I think that might have been part of it. But then the views weren't coming from the UK. So I really don't know, but yeah, it's been a big drop this week. I'm not too surprised to say, because last week it was a big increase, and it's not a bad drop though. We're still over 4,000 views in 1 week, so I'm really happy with this. Things are going fantastically well for the channel, and so let's talk about what we've got coming up. Well, just this week we had arrive Dice of Crowns, so you'll be able to see a review of that soon. Nice little tin game here. It actually made it onto a Geek and Sundry list this week for cheap games for Tabletop Day, which is coming up in April. I love Tabletop Day. It's basically just an excuse to have yet another game day, but I love my game days. Okay, so coming up on the channel. Well, the big news and what's got me so excited Kickstarter. We have a Kickstarter campaign to fund the next year of the channel starting tomorrow. There'll be promos you can get as part of that as the rewards. There'll be other rewards as well. You can just share the Kickstarter with other people and that will help promote it and hopefully, you know, will successfully fund and you'll be able to keep enjoying the content from the channel. To help promote the Kickstarter, we're doing a gigantic Toucan Win That Game. And I know we did a big Toucan Win That Game for the December one because it was like, you know, anniversary, full year of the channel. But I'm doing a gigantic one this time where I'm giving away lots of games that I've gained over the past year. Either, you know, I bought them and I just don't really play them anymore, so I'm clearing them out of the collection, ones that I was sent to review that I just don't have space for, and also I'm going to be buying some specifically to give away, as I do for every Toucan Win That Game. There's going to be the new Yamatai. I've already pre-ordered it. It'll be arriving during the campaign in March, sometime in March, and as soon as they arrive they'll be going to the winners. There'll be a separate giveaway each week. There'll be 2 winners each week. So over the course of the Kickstarter campaign in the next 5 weeks we are going to have 10 winners. Now, some people are going to be winning one big game, some people are going to be winning bundles of smaller games. But either way, you know, 10 winners, I'm really glad to give back and hopefully it will help promote the channel and especially promote the Kickstarter to be successful. So those are the big things, and videos announcing those will be going up tomorrow. Well, you won't be watching this till tomorrow, so it'll be going up today, yeah. That's confusing. But anyway, big news starting. You know, if you haven't checked out the Kickstarter and the giveaways, do, because I put a lot of effort into them and they're fantastic, as everything I do is. Then what else we got? So coming out, which will be tomorrow when you're watching this, Wednesday the 1st, will be a review of Cauldron Master. Now, I have seen a couple of these go up, I think, already. I think one was Bearded Meeple, did a really nice one. I think it was Bearded Meeple. But anyway, that'll be going live on Kickstarter on Wednesday, and that's why my review is going up then. It's a cute little set collection game with a little twist, so do take a look at that when that comes up. We should also have our next Review Wars video. This time it will be nominations for the best sci-fi game, so if you want to get your votes in on that, do be sure to check that out. That'll probably be towards the end of the week. Then over the course of the weekend, hopefully I should have managed to finish videos for Inish. So that's very exciting. This was a big release from last year. And yeah, so there'll be videos for that. I'm hoping to do a full series of 4 videos, you know, how to play, playthrough, review and short review on those. So a lot of work to get done. So I think that is everything to talk about this week. If you have any questions, as always, just let me know in the comments. And thanks for watching, do the whole subscribing, etc. And as always, thanks for watching and bye for now.